Kelly, so tell us really quickly your backstory and how you shifted your brilliance to doing this amazing work around the world.
Oh, Simon, first of all, thank you for having me on your platform because Brian is the one that introduced me to you years ago when they hired you at his organization as a keynote. And he's been telling me about you for years and got me on the SimonTBailey train. And so we're now here. So I do owe it to Brian for bringing the original introduction. But my story, Simon, I really connect with you and your story as well because I spent right out of college. I'm a UCF grad. I know you live in Orlando.
Yes.
And I got my first job right out of college at UCF. And I actually was one of the few people that stayed at an organization for 21 years, Simon. I had my first job right out of college and I stayed there for 21 years. And I always make a joke too because at 21, I was old enough to drink on the job by then. So I loved my career. I loved what I did. I was in recruiting and helping organizations find talent, and it was a great career. I literally woke up and was like, wow, this is so fun, and I love what I'm doing. But I will tell you, there was that pivotal moment in my life as time evolved and as time went on where I think as we grow older and we go through different life experiences, we start to really think about what's most important to us and look at what we value most in our lives. And as I, became, a young mother and seeing my family grow and develop and my marriage evolved, I started to really think what was most important to me. And it was about that 15-year mark within my career. And it was years and years of chasing that success, trying to, climb that corporate ladder and looking at what was the shiny trophy I could get at the company awards banquet at the end of every year. And I was chasing trophies for 15 years. It was that next zero in my paycheck and the next trophy I could put on my shelf. And I don't know, Simon, about year 15, I started to question if that's what my life was supposed to be all about. And it was that moment of reflection where I said, I think there's more for me to do in the world, but I didn't know what more was. I didn't know what it was. And so I went on a search for more, trying to figure out what that more looked like, but there was a void. And that's how it all started, with me just recognizing that I had a successful career and I was good at what I did, but I was missing something within me that made me feel complete and feel whole, that I was adding value in some way on a bigger scale to the world.
Wow.